Would you consider video games, movies, and TV shows an accurate representation of zombies? I'm not trying to change your beliefs of them. I just was thinking, if zombies are in movies, TVs, and video games are like, killable, then are they zombies? Well, because if you're dead, how do you die more than once and then not come back? I mean, I understand it if they were to be down and then come back, but I never watched those movies or TV shows, so I don't really know if that's what their thing was. So I don't think they reused the same zombie. They were down and stayed down. They were just dead. I mean, I would understand if they were down and they got back up after a certain amount of time, but it seemed like they were down and dead, which, doesn't make any sense to me. How do you kill a zombie? Wouldn't that just be impossible? Because zombies would be extremely impossible to kill, or at most impossible, because zombies are dead and you can't kill the dead. So how does that work? I mean, you could say that's one type of zombies if we're just talking about multiple zombies, but even if it was one type of zombie, it still doesn't make sense to me how you can kill something that's already dead. How does that work? You can't just, kill them and be dead. That's like shooting a gun with one bullet and that's like shooting the same bullet twice out of a gun. You can't do that. It's impossible. That's impossible. That can't happen. But, the movie is just like, boom, there, I did it. I was just thinking, how is that possible? I mean, maybe the zombies are bad, but it just wouldn't make sense. It would make more sense if the zombies were down and then they got back up because they were either weakened or extremely injured. That would make more sense, but it seems like they were just dead, dead. They ain't coming back. You can't just cheat life like that. But I guess they're just bad and they can't do any more than that. I guess that's just what zombies are. They're the Walking Dead and they just be dead. So it still wouldn't make sense because they're dead. How would they have life if you're dead? Think about it. How do you have life if you're dead? So that means there's something or some magical thing giving you the will to move around and live as an undead. So that means you would still have a life, but you would be dead. And you're killing the body, but not the soul. I mean, I understand. It's just still confusing. How do you kill something that's dead? I mean, if the soul hops through different bodies and stuff, I mean, the human body can only go through so much. So why they just soul jumping between bodies? That wouldn't make sense, even if they were, because there's still a horde of them. It's impossible for all of them to be one. I mean, they all may think like one, or they're all different types of entities. So, they're Walking Dead, but they're alive. How is that possible? I mean, the will to live, I would say? But that's just some magical force. How would someone have the will to live that strong?